Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 as the Empire of Japan. We are making progress in our war against the United Kingdom, where we have landed in their home islands with a heavy use of nuclear weapons. We are in particular over here have a very promising cut-off operation against Hull, where there are about around 40 or so British divisions. So let's try to pin these guys into Hull. So that this attack is not going to go well, but I would like them to commit to the battle while these guys here are advancing and hopefully going to take this province against these British tanks, so that would be nice. Other than that, the island is still swarming with British units, so we do hope that we are making some progress. Over time we will need to build up our offensive plans and all of that, so hopefully that's going to go alright. There we go. We have now officially cut off Hull, which is nice, but we also been counterattacked over here, although I think we will be doing fairly fine over there, as we are getting some reinforcements, and hopefully... So how many guys have... Ooh, they only have one division in battle right now, so we might... excuse me. We might get all of these 35 divisions to surrender just like that, and that's a fantastic result. Good. Who else is over here? All of you guys are. Well, all of you should be down here. Great, fantastic result over here. We only battled one division and got 31 to surrender. The UK still probably has about 500 or so divisions, which is amazing just in the amount of space where they can concentrate that. But yeah, that's just how it is. They are suffering enormous amounts of attrition over here though. We might push up against them already. I think they are fairly low on organization. You're telling me that's not a good plan now? Divisions are still preparing? How about you? Potentially the same, right? Yeah. As long as divisions are still preparing, let's wait. We are in no rush up there. It would be nice to take hold simply to get rid of this secondary front line. There we go. Fine, fantastic. Good stuff. You are probably telling me that, yeah, a lot of divisions are not in position. You're still preparing. How about the Green Army? Same there. We'd really like to take Wales. We are bringing in more reinforcements to potentially attack down from the south as well. So that would be dandy. But yeah, not something that we're doing right now. North is fine. They will not be getting too many reinforcements there. And especially the supply situation for the Brits should be fairly horrible. Yeah. So, how about now? When are you going to get all of your divisions in position? Let's see any opportunistic attack that we could do. I mean, maybe this province of the Midlands. There's no point doing that right now, I believe. Not unless we can see... We can either shorten the front line or just have a massive benefit at some point. There's no real big issue in terms of supply. We are building up some of our infrastructure back up, so that's good. Likewise, some of these forts are being repaired. Make sure that, yeah, just small forts. We'll keep that as is for now. Major British offensive over here in the eastern part of the island. Nothing too serious though. How about you? Are your divisions still preparing? They are. I can actually tell how much you have prepared. This is entrenchment? No, this is entrenchment. Max 49%. Yeah, so that's going to be a couple of days. That's fine though. Resistance to occupation. Oh, really? You know what? Let's ask you guys to also take care of the United Kingdom. Maybe not here. And that probably is not necessary either. Yeah, so that does mean we will need to recruit a couple of these guys. So, here we go. Train. Say, I think 22 will be fine. Good. Right. You're still training? You don't need to train anymore. Good. Thank you. Good. Fairly okay progress up here. Just look at that. All of these guys are so low on organization. It's not consistent. Some of them really have good organization. I'm halfway tempted to attack them strongly. But then again, I really want my armies down here as well to be ready. That would be a fairly nice strike. Look at that, they're also suffering some attrition just in the normal circumstances for them. Yeah, they are reinforcing their front line though. On the other hand, they don't really have that much stuff down here now. So they are open to attack there. And you know what? I'm going to ask you guys to attack. You should roll over Scotland fairly quickly. And as soon as the Manchukuo army has captured Glasgow, Edinburgh and Rossend, the British will be out of supply entirely. And at that point we will bring back the Manchukuo army towards the south, reinforce positions there, and I think that's going to be good. Right, a couple of British divisions overrun there, so that's nice. Let's try to get one of you up here, so that maybe we can continue to overrun them. Yeah, you guys are going there. Why not attack Glasgow? Rossend is falling. Glasgow is being overrun. Good stuff. Why don't you attack into here? Did you see that? So many units overrun. That's fantastic. Yeah, we know that now that they definitely have under 500 divisions. It's not great intel, but still better than nothing. Right, you're attacking into here. Let's maybe close off this pocket. Right, and I definitely think that we can take the Manchu army and assign it towards an attack down here. So where would we want to be with you? I feel, well, this is a river. It's not the greatest. You know what, let's bring you up over here on these two provinces. All of you, actually. And your job is going to be just to attack moderately into Wales. And then what we can do is remove this up here. Great. So yeah, there's now a little bit more clarity in whose job is what. And that, I think, is good. Lots of attacks happening here. Lots of divisions being overrun. Good. I'd like to see that. How can I convince you to do this attack? Just cut off this eastern part of the Scottish peninsula. Right, let's see whether we can't overrun a couple more of these guys. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the Brits are collapsing here very quickly. And these are mountain troops, so they're fairly good at this. And look at that. The Italians, opportunistic as they are. So the Italians are trying to land in Scotland just because they can. Right, so we have established our armies down here, so I think it is time to start an attack down here. Let's keep an eye on the air situation. So, yeah, you don't have anything over here, have you? We've lost a lot of bombers to AA. Our troops were bombed quite a couple of times, actually. I'm not sure how they got through. Okay, so let's have a look at that. Are you on intercept as well? You are not. So my friends, why don't we take a couple of the guys that are operating here? That's a lot of airplanes, so let's try to keep, let's say, 600 flying over there, and the others we are going to shift down here and going to also intercept, and that should be fairly okay. Good, so 800 planes up here. Still a couple over here in the north. Let's bring these bombers down towards the south. I think that's alright. We're gonna cut them off over there. That's alright. Then I want you to try to preempt the Italians. Because I feel like they're cheating a little bit over there. Okay, situation up here is alright. We are seeing the first of these guys coming up down here. Can I not ask you to, at the very least these guys in the back, can I ask you to railroad at least up here? More overrun. Fantastic. There we go, that's the first Italian division landing. Alright. Okay, you're all capturing that, that's alright. Okay, right, just making sure that these front lines do match up. Okay, more brown divisions, that's fine, you're coming over there. So that means at some point we can ask the Green Army to really focus on the more immediate task of taking this area. Great. Yeah, I like to see that. How are you? You are still preparing, that's alright. We are seeing a lot of fortifications down there. We are seeing them swarming all over the place. There's not a single area where the Brits don't have a superiority of force or just an amazing number of units. I'm not sure whether these attacks are going to go great, but you know what? We are going to try. So, there we go. Let's actually ask these guys up here who are patrolling in this area at the English Channel to their destination. That I think should be okay. We might actually ask you here to support naval invasions because you have a couple of battle cruisers and all of that. And that should at least allow you to exert some positive combat modifiers there. And as soon as we are seeing these attacks down here, we should probably start an offensive up here. Although that will dilute our tactical air assets. So, are we seeing these attacks? Portsmouth. We're doing okay over there. Dover. We are doing fine over here. How about these two provinces? You probably need to move over here. You need to move down here. Okay, purple. Attack. It's not a great attack. Green. Attack. I know you're going to be facing a little bit difficult circumstances there, but I would hope that that should throw them in a lot of disarray. Come on, you should attack here. Yeah, 82%. These attacks down here seem to be going on alright. So let's ask this blue army down here, the second Japanese army, to actually stop their garrisoning order. Because why would you? And you're all going to come down over to Cherbourg. I mean, all of you. Well, maybe not you. You can stay over here. And you know what? You can also just come up over here manually, just to the nearest harbour. That's fine. And the third fast army, you guys also can stop guarding this area. It's nonsense. And do come up towards here. All of you, please. There we go. Fantastic. Good stuff. So as soon as these guys will land, we will have troops ready to cross the channel. They will be low in organization, but all in all that's bearable. Just 2 divisions up here. We have beaten them back over here, so that's great. Some of these attacks are not going great. I still think it's good to do them. Let's do a spoiling attack into there. We have captured Portsmouth and immediately do come under attack. Still, that's alright. We have also captured Dover and immediately are coming under attack there. Right, let's push up. Should be landing here soon. Could attack into the southern parts of London already. There we go. Your job is going to be... can I ask you to not be so stupid? Okay. Right, so... going to attack London. I would like to see whether that works out. And all except 2 of you should try to attack this area. Simply so that we can take them out. And we should of course prioritize the repair of the ports down there. In Sussex. Lanark. Bithynia. Okay, apparently the ports weren't damaged. So that's great. Okay, you have thrown them back, so that is extremely nice. Causing some havoc over there. Really? Italians over here? That's not nice. I'm halfway of a mind to let the Italians deal with that themselves. Or at least all this stuff up here. Yeah, that's gonna be okay. Right, let's ask our Manchurian friends. Where are you? Brown? You also launch an attack here. Yeah, you've actually beaten them back, so that's nice. We are making some progress over here. We also have 2 nukes ready, should we see they need a rise. And yeah, all of that is a little bit stupid. Oh, come on. Let's simply get rid of that and let's ask all of the Marines to be part of this front line and have an offensive plan that includes all of this area. Good. And then you're gonna advance there. You're gonna advance here. You're gonna try to attack London. And you're gonna try to attack London. Because London would be such a great prize. Good. Then we can also ask the 2nd Japanese army to form up an identical front line. Somewhat wider ranging attack plan. How does the supply situation look like? All in all, 35 out of 69. Very good actually. Maybe the attack on London isn't going too badly. Just have 4 divisions here. You should potentially not move away. I think we can push out in general, but you know what? You could try to attack this Bank of Thames. Are coming under attack here, but we should repulse that easily. So yeah, we've pretty much taken Sussex by now. I wonder, can we repair the infrastructure there already? East Midlands we can, and Sussex we can, so that's has obviously a very high priority. Lancashire should soon be okay, actually. You're advancing there, and you could take that. Yeah, let's see whether they can beat... I don't think they will be able to beat back the Italians. I really don't like the fact that they will be getting that territory, though. Let's support the attack on London a little bit more. Yeah. Well, they only have police there and a couple of reserves. So we should see that fall fairly quickly. Come on, come on. How close are they actually to surrendering? Very close. You know what, guys? I think this is just nuclear rubble, of course. We have bombed them and nuke them fairly consistently over there. And you know what? I think that should be it. 100%. 100%. There we go! The Treaty of Plymouth, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are. This is the end of the Second World War as we know it, where Japan fought alongside, in a different coalition, but alongside the German Reich, and we have beaten all of them. German Reich has a fairly significant score, as have many of these other nations. So we will need to make sure that we do conquer a lot of this area for ourselves. So I would definitely like to take the British Raj, all of this area potentially, so that we can get the nice modifiers from that. Australia, well, this is going to take such a long time though. And yeah, can we in fact, should we path and gain a lot of extra? Well, let's start out with a couple of easy ones. So British Malaya, we're gonna take all states, 180. That's not much. Then again, it's not the most significant one. Gonna take all of the Dutch East Indies, because of course. Gonna take all of New Zealand. We are gonna take United States, Canada. Where's the British Raj? Will they just be liberated? They might be. Will they? I wonder. Or is that because they are subject? Liberate, liberate, liberate. Pop it, take all states. How much would it cost to take all of the United States? 3,000. That's not prohibitive. Dutch East Indies, British, South Africa, Philippines. Take all states. New Zealand. Sibet Sanmar, yes. Shaanxi. Tibet. So all of the Asian ones is definitely very much in character, I think, to take all of them. Nepal, Nicaragua, Iraq, I don't care about that much. Bhutan, I do care about. Norway, I don't care about at all. What's that? $1,300, that's not that much. Okay, these are war goals, I think. Iraq. Iraq would be fairly expensive because I think it was occupied by someone else. So, yeah. Well, we could get all of the United States, and I think that would be crucial. And at that point we do need to end turn. Is there anything else that we do need to take? Philippines, New Zealand, Shaanxi, Iran, Panama. I don't think the Central American states are that crucial. Canada might be nice. Australia, definitely. Denmark, Norway, Greece, Poland. We can't take that much. Well, what are we going to drop then? Thinking maybe some of the Americans. At least for now. Just so we can end the turn. Illinois. Kansas. Okay, let's end the turn. What did the Germans do? Take Poznan, Luxembourg, Danzig, so that's all of Poland. Okay, interesting. Well, natural, somewhat. Leicester. What? It's probably a war goal. Turn 1. We could path. think that wouldn't be too stupid. I mean, how much would it take to cost to take all of the UK? Much more than we have, so let's pass. Germany taking a little bit more of Holland and Belgium. It's more natural. I think next time they'll probably take Denmark. Have they gotten anything else? Ooh, yeah, this area. The United Kingdom over here is somewhat irrelevant. Well, I do definitely want to take all of Australia. So yeah, let's just take that area. Free France we can't do. Okay, fine. Let's take these islands. These islands that we have taken already, because we've taken all of the US. Hong Kong, of course. This needs to be ours. This needs to be ours. Really wonder why we can't take the British Raj. I would really like to liberate it and get a hold of their manpower as well. Yeah, so we've taken Leicester. I think Northern Ireland is somewhat critical. Let's take all of Ireland here. Yeah, and I think these islands are generally very important to have. We have gotten Panama, so that I think is nice. I'm not that interested in Mexico. Yeah, these American states, UK, Denmark. Not interested in Norway, it's too expensive for us. Well, I think definitely these areas down here in Iran are important. And the turn here, let's see what the Germans do. Sealand, Luland, Gibraltar. Interesting. So Gibraltar is going to be German. Well, what is relatively inexpensive? So I think Sussex would be nice, just so we can spy into Germany. So all of this would actually be nice. So yeah, let's take Southern England. Wales, well, basically all of England. We have a couple of turn points to spare. So yeah, I think this is good. And the turn. What are the Germans doing? Not much, it appears. Shall we pass? Yeah, let's pass. 3,800. Belgium. British Raj. Has the British Raj been freed? It's really weird. I don't know why they... I mean, all of the other ones were puppets as well, and they are not part of this peace treaty. Okay, we definitely need the Falklands. And why not take this one as well? South Africa, I think this would be nice. Also due to the steel. Take St. Helena. And this area up here. Azores, I think, are not ours to take. They probably revert to Portugal. All of that is alright. Yeah, let's take these American states. And how about Canada then? Take all states. Yes, please. And turn. Germans taking anything? Cyprus, Faroe Islands. Cyprus. And Tibris. Sorry about the noise. Iran. Interesting. So the Germans have now a presence in Iran over here in Tibris. Yeah, I think we need to take the rest of Iran here, lest they take it and also get the oil. I would appreciate if that was not happening. Okay, good. Denmark, how much is that? 25? Yeah, let's take it. Let's take this as well. Not that expensive, just 4 points. So yeah, all of that will belong to us. Again, Central America, don't care that much, to be honest. It's a lot of aluminium over here. It's fairly expensive to take though, probably because it's occupied by one of our allies. Take these small islands due to their strategic location and the relatively inexpensive costs. Yeah, so that's okay. 73. Fairly expensive. Okay, yeah, so we have taken all of that. Iraq would be fairly expensive, admittedly. Well, this would also be really nice just to get the straits over there. Other than that, I don't think any of the resources are that important to us. Sierra Leone. Yeah, none of you have any significant resources down here. But man, just getting Sinai. Just to block that strait if they should open that up. It's a bit annoying that they got a little bit of Scotland there. Yeah, all of that would be fairly expensive because we haven't taken it to begin with. So, yeah, no. Oh, we can't even end the turn. Damn. Yeah, so let's get rid of this. Oh, come on. What else am I taking? Can't be that expensive. No! Current demands. Are they on the top? Yes, they are. Okay, so yeah, we need to get rid of this. And then we can end the turn. And see what the Germans did. Eastern Desert. Pitcairn Island. Pitcairn Island, isn't that somewhere over here? From the United Kingdom. Take Ghana, take British, yeah. Take Alexandria, Western Desert, yeah, so they have taken Egypt. I'm gonna pass to get a lot more points. They are taking more of Africa, basically. That's okay. And they've popped to Central Congo. Okay, interesting. Netherlands. Suriname. Where's that? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? These two? Greece, I don't care about. Norway, no. Iraq, I would. Panama, somewhat. Iran. Could pop at Iran. I mean, Iran would be such an important battleground. So yeah, I do think we need to take it. Baluchistan and Rhodesia, so yeah, more in that area. Let's path again. Kuwait. We can take Saudi Arabia, we can take this fairly cheaply. This. All of that is fairly expensive. And, well, what else do we need then? This is not that expensive. A lot of these areas are not extremely expensive either, but then again they're not that useful to me. Well, 205? No, thank you. 6? Yes, I'm gonna take that. Saudi Arabia, yeah, we can pump it and annex that actually. Except for this one. $33. Let's buy a naval base over there. It's fairly cheap. Germans do anything? Baghdad and Mosul. Yeah, I was afraid that they would take that, but again, they have so many points as well. Okay, so Greece has been subjected. Norway, United Mexican. How about Mexican take all states? Yes. Okay, fine. Let's take all of Central America. Let's take this area as well. That's fairly expensive. This is not so expensive. Germans take anything? Yes. Sierra Leone, Hajaz, Puppet Malta, Satellite Wales? You can't satellite Wales. I've got everything. Well. And now it's gonna be a mess. Just wait for it. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So the German Reich has many more points than we do. That's mostly due to their air superiority. But all in all, I think Japan did fairly well here for itself. So it's a little bit unfortunate that the British Raj didn't fall to us, because I was kind of hoping for their manpower. Although I think we can pretty quickly take them over. And yeah, take it like that. We'll also would have a very nice base here for the Japanese to counterattack on the German Reich itself. Germany is extremely large, and they have in particular a large chunk here of the oil in the Caucasus, so that's gonna be a little bit troubling. But still, man, that Japan, I think that's fine. So yeah, all in all, I'm fairly happy about the result. I hope you guys enjoyed the series, and I've been extremely happy to have you here. So yeah, looking forward to some more Hearts of Iron content in the near future. I think we will be starting that little campaign of the modern attack from Russia on the Baltics, maybe in Modern Naval and Air Command, I think it's called. So a very simulator-like mission. So it's going to be a little bit more serious than this one, but all in all, I enjoyed it extremely. So thank you all for watching. Hope you had a great time. Do leave a like if you did like. Thank you guys.